All right. Got an email here and I'm gonna read it and see what we think here. So I'm looking to buy a launch monitor for my home and I am wavering between SKYTRAK Plus and the Uneekor Eye Mini Lite. Both are within my budget. With my golf coach, we mainly focus on club path, attack angle, and where I hit the ball in the club face. I wanna be able to get that data plus more in my shots. The launch monitor does not have to be portable. I mainly want to use it permanently in my golf room. I have a practice mat and I hit into a net with a TV connected via my PC. So pretty much hitting mat into a net, probably a laptop or a PC desktop, either one, connected to a TV. So pretty much like a practice station setup. Maybe in the future, I'd switch to a projector with a screen. Back to the launch monitor, I basically want to not have to go to the driving range, especially in winter. I want to practice and improve. I want to obviously hit all my clubs, practice short game. I have a major weakness here, especially inside 30 yards, and I want to use third-party golf simulator software. I've been toying with the idea of the SKYTRAK Plus, but now I've also come across the Eye Mini Lite. If I understand correctly, the Eye Mini Lite requires a sticker to be affixed to each club so that the club head data of the club path, etc. can be analyzed. I imagine this to be a disadvantage in practice, especially if you play on the golf course during the golf season and practice at home in the golf room at the same time. Am I correct? Can you give me a recommendation? And what advantages and disadvantages do you see of both? What should I look out for when choosing a launch monitor? And he told me a lot about what he's looking for, how he wants to use it. So really good detailed question. When it comes down to it, I really only recommend the SKYTRAK Plus in like one situation. And that is when somebody is not willing to buy a gaming PC or just does not want that. Meaning they want to run it all off of an iPad or a tablet or something like that. In that case, the SKYTRAK Plus works great because the software is essentially the same no matter what you're using it on, whether it's a PC version or on an iPad or Android. It's essentially the same, and it's very good, user-friendly software with kind of skills challenges, driving ranges, bag mapping, all those kinds of features. The wedge matrix is really helpful. You're not gonna be getting GSPro, you're not gonna be getting a full-on gaming PC, you just wanna run it off of like your iPad. In that case, you're not missing out on anything with the PC version. So in that case, it's like SKYTRAK Plus is kind of an all-in-one enclosed solution. And actually, as of today, as I'm filming this, they're releasing a new version of the SKYTRAK app. And I believe Courseplay will be coming to the other platforms. So currently the SKYTRAK Courseplay, which is an extra subscription, is only on their PC version, but we knew it was gonna be coming to the other platforms, iOS and Android. That is coming out today, I believe. And I've actually seen that it is gonna be available for macOS. So that may be another reason why you would want to go with SKYTRAK Plus, just because you're dedicated to one of those other devices and not going to get a gaming PC. Hope that makes sense. Really, in every other situation, I would go with the Eye Mini Lite here. The Eye Mini Lite is going to give you kind of more of a professional experience. The short game, small chips, putting, all of that is going to pretty much work exactly how you would expect it. That's a pretty big weakness with the SKYTRAK Plus, although, well, we'll get into that in a second. I've got the Eye Mini right here, and if you don't know, the Eye Mini Lite is just like this thing, but it's not portable. It doesn't have a screen on the top. There's no battery. It has to remain plugged in at all times. For a lot of people, that doesn't matter, and so it brings the cost way down, and it's just perfect for an indoor simulator. Now, he brought up the club stickers, and he kind of looked at that as a disadvantage. And I explained that at this time today, there's really no way around those club stickers. And it's actually an advantage to have the club stickers, because when you've got stickers on your clubs, the launch monitor is actually measuring from that sticker. Now, SKYTRAK Plus does not require stickers, but that most likely means that it's not measuring a lot of that club data. In fact, when they talk about club data, they talk about using the integrated radar with the SKYTRAK Plus, and a lot of it come up with machine learning. Most likely what that means is that it's measuring maybe one or two parts of the club data, And then combined with that and the ball data that they have, they're pretty much just using algebra to come up with the rest of the club data. Compared to something like Foresight, I know we're talking Uneekor right now, but Foresight also requires those club stickers, and it really measures every piece of data. It's a measurement. It's not a calculation or an estimate or anything. So using those stickers is going to get you more accurate data, and just from user experience, I've just seen it be more consistent. When you're not using one of those types of technology that's measuring it with the sticker, you can kind of get some wild stuff with the club data from time to time. That's not to say that it's not good, that it won't help you improve. It absolutely will. The estimates are pretty close. I mean, it works. But I just don't look at the club stickers as a disadvantage. It's actually an advantage. It means that there's better hardware inside of there that's measuring more things. Now, the club stickers, you know, with the Eye Mini Lite and the Eye Mini, it just takes a single sticker towards the toe of the club. And I found that using that outdoors doesn't affect it at all. It really stays on, and it's just not a problem. It's out of the way if you're gonna clean your grooves. You know, it's just not a problem there. Then let's talk about third-party software. You know, the big one here is GSPro. It's really the best simulation software out there, and Uneekor is supported. That means Uneekor and GSPro are gonna help you with any troubleshooting or connection if you have any problems there. SKYTRAK is not supported by GSPro, although you can play it. There's some videos on my channel showing how that's done, but you're gonna have to use a user-created connection, and that can be less stable. There can be a lot of bugs with that, especially when either party doesn't update. That may cause an issue with that. So you're gonna have a little more research, a little bit more tinkering sometimes, maybe over time using SKYTRAK Plus with GSPro, but it is doable. There's people out there doing it. If that's what you know you want to do, I would just go with a launch monitor that's supported by GSPro in the first place. Now, just a note, I guess, on the Eye Mini Lite. I like the Uneekor software, especially View. That's going to be kind of your virtual driving range, but that alone is not enough. I would always recommend, if you're going with Uneekor, to plan on using GSPro in combination with the Uneekor software. That will leave you really covering all your bases, and you're gonna end up using GSPro all the time. Using Uneekor View in combination with GSPro is gonna be a great experience. You can pretty much just open up View on one screen and have GSPro on the other, and have all your ball data and impact replays and stuff on the View screen. You will need, I believe it's the Pro subscription, $199 a year from Uneekor, to be able to connect to GSPro or other third-party software, so keep that in mind. I think that pretty much covers it between these two, SKYTRAK Plus and Uneekor Eye Mini Lite. I would say go with Eye Mini Lite most of the time, unless you're just one of those people that is like, I just want to use it with my iPad and have all the SKYTRAK software, then by all means go for it. I like the SKYTRAK software a lot. But if you're into simulation, or you want something that is a little bit closer to professional hardware, definitely go with Eye Mini Lite. It is a huge value. It's probably the best value as a simulator launch monitor right now as I'm making this in fall of 2024. I did mention to the guy that wrote in, I pretty much always recommend Eye Mini Lite or Bushnell Launch Pro, but he is in Europe and the Bushnell Launch Pro is not available to him because it's only available in the US. Something to keep in mind when you're out there shopping. Hope this was helpful. See you in the next video. Thanks.